Okay guys, we are at the Danville Goodwill. Let's go see what they have. Just a reminder, in our area you only get 50% off the tag on clothing. They don't do anything else. I don't know if it's all of Kentucky, but it's in my area. So let's go see what they've got on the shelves today. And of course, like almost all of the Goodwills, the music is pretty high in here, so I will have to do a voiceover. Now up here on the right, this is the furniture section, and probably not a lot comes in here, but I just don't see much to even look at. Looks like there was a little table on the other side. I missed that. But they've got these grapevine pumpkins for $9.99. And they look like they have big gaps in them and coming loose. So I don't know, I think that's a little pricey. And then here is a second one, and they want $9.99 for it too. Now this was really cute. I'm not sure, some kind of candy dish by Mud Pie. Sort of cute for the holidays. I didn't see any chips on it, and they want it $4.99 for that. I see a turkey platter down under here, so I'm going to work my way down to that. The stocking holder, it was so heavy. This one was a very nice one, but there wasn't a price on it at all, and so I wasn't going to pick it up, so I wasn't going to ask about the price. But that was a nice one. And here is that turkey platter. These are big sellers for me during the holidays in my booth. They want $4.99 for this one. And it is made in China, but it is a very nice plate, no chips. And these, just like I said, are big sellers in my booth. So I'm gonna put this one in the cart and probably take it with me today. These I have never seen. There's some kind of Santa head collection. They were a little heavy, and there was 5 of them. They wanted $3.99 a piece. If I could find some of those little Santa mugs, I would definitely be interested in picking those up. But $3.99 each. If you were getting them to decorate your home, that would be a decent price. For the life of me, I could not figure out what I was looking at here. I had to read the back to figure out what this was. And it is a penguin tray. But if you're into penguins, here's one right here for you in Danville, Kentucky, Goodwill. I try to always look at the bottom shelf to see what's hidden back there. It looks like some more Christmas decorations and some little snowmen. I don't know if they're plastic or crystal. They're still in the box. Sort of cute, would be cute for a holiday display, but I could not find the price on that. There's several things here that did not have a price. Maybe they fell off, I don't know. I've always known those stickers to be on there for life. This little finial was cute, but I'm not into pineapples. I just think the pineapple decor is over with. There might be a few people out there still looking for it or has it in their home, but I was never crazy over that. I seen this wreath hanging here in the wreath section, and they didn't have a whole lot, but I loved how thick that this looked. But it had some glue that would need to be cleaned up. And they wanted $6.99 for that wreath. I thought that was a little too steep, so I'm going to put it back there for the next person. All right, there's some snow shovels if somebody needs them. We don't need them right now, but boy, we did back in the wintertime. Coming up here, this cooking pan, when I picked that up, that is very solid, very heavy, a very nice one. If someone could take this for $4.99 and clean up that bottom, that would be a lifetime pan for your collection. I have some, I don't need any, and I know mine will last the rest of my life. This was a very cute little basket, be great for storing stuff in a sewing room or up in top of a closet. But at a whopping $6.29, I'm going to leave that for someone else. Hey guys, I thought this little floral box was just adorable. It would be great to store things in the sewing room or photos or just lots of different things. And I do love the colors on it. They wanted $3.99 for this. And I seen this bag of fruit, apples, but I don't know if it's sealed in the bag. How does something so gross get on the inside of the bag? I don't know. But for $4.99, and as gross as that was, I'm not taking it home. You all, I thought that this little travel bag was so cute. They wanted $6 for it. I've never heard of the brand Skip and Hop or Skip Hop, but I thought this was very clean and it would just be ideal if you were taking a cross stitch project with you, traveling or something like that. That would be adorable, but I thought $6 was a little steep. I don't know, you guys have to let me know. Is that a very popular brand, Skip Hop? I don't think I've ever heard of it. This end cap must be set up for browns, is my guess. Look at that little wooden chair. I don't know, did they make those back in the 80s or the 90s? This is a cute little flower print wall hanging. They want it $4.99. I keep thinking of things for my she shed, but I want to wait till I get it done. I have so much stuff in my garage. $4.99 for that little wooden chair. There's another one down there. They even got some brown boots on there. That's funny. All right. Going down a new aisle here. I guess this is plasticware. I'm not sure. I did spot these canister sets. They wanted $3.99 for each one. There was 3 different sizes. They had the apple print painted on them. Apples were very popular back in the 70s. I don't know if they'll ever make a comeback. What do you think? I came across this beaded ceramic pitcher, and I know it's not ironstone, and I know it's not vintage. They want $4.99. I can't make up my mind whether I wanted to take this with me today, so for now I'm just going to put it in my cart. I'll make up my mind before I leave the store today. I came across this soup tureen without the spoon. They wanted $14.99. Go ahead, tell me how I was crazy for not picking this up. And I know it's going to be gone by the time I would go back because I am 35 minutes away. And after looking at that for $14.99 and doing some comps on it when I got home, yeah, and they had 2 in the store. So another one's coming up. It didn't have the spoon in it either, and they wanted $8.99 for it also. So I don't know. Go ahead and yell at me if you want. I should have picked those up. And, you know, you never know when you're going to come across the spoons. I didn't see them anywhere laying on the shelves or in a basket. They probably bundled those up and sold them as a set to somebody. That would be my guess. Here is the other one, $14.99. I didn't examine the second one for chips. The first one didn't have any chips. It was just, taped up. Now I'm looking at this turkey platter. It's got some stains on it. Those are big sellers for me in my booth, but this one was chipped up and I left it on the shelf. This looks like an old pie plate, guys. Made in China. It's not that old, but it's made to look old. It's cute. It'd be pretty on the hutch. This is, I don't know if it's painted. It's so pretty. I keep thinking of things from my she shed. But next aisle over is a glassware. So I'm just going to sort of browse over this, see if anything stands out. Look at this glass set. They have 6 in the navy blue with the birds. These are very cute. They wanted $1.99 each glass. That would be very pretty on a table setting for summer. This is cute. All the detail on it. $3.99. That'd be cute as a vase. Cute. Now, y'all, when I come across these cups, I knew they were vintage just by looking at them. However, I did leave them behind because I did a little bit of a research standing there. And although they are vintage, and this is some of the prices that they're listed for, listing them and selling them at a price is two different things, and the market was just flooded with them. So I wasn't interested in those at all. Let's go around to the next aisle and see what we can find. Now, when I spotted this mirror, I loved the beads on it. I loved how thick it was, but can you see it? It's chipped up there next to the mirror. So I said no to that and left it on the shelf. This next little picture, I just loved the scene in this. I wasn't crazy about the color of the wood frame, but it just had that vintage vibe to it that I thought would look really cute in a country or farmhouse style kitchen. Now y'all, when I spotted this piece, it's ceramic. I was just trying to place it in my she shed somewhere. I'm not ready for all of that just yet, but boy, it was just hard to leave that behind. Going over here to the lamp corner, it's just not a whole lot to look at. I did see this copper looking pendant light, but it was so flimsy and lightweight that I just knew it wasn't of good quality. But they did have and leave the lampshades on the lamps, which is unusual to see. Coming around the corner, I spotted this vase. They wanted, I believe, $14.99 for this, and I was looking at the leaves on it. I love vases with leaves on it. I love leaves just about in or on anything. But when I started turning it, I seen that it had this Tuscan feel with the grapes and the vines. So even though it wasn't the right color, it could be painted, but that grapevine just sort of dated it. And who buys a stick from Goodwill? I mean, it's a stick. Me. It's a piece of driftwood, and I think they wanted $1.99 for it, and I said yes, because I'm going to use that somewhere in my display, maybe on my back porch. And here's a little terracotta pot. I'm not going to pass those up. Those things are so expensive. And this little scale, it was just very flimsy, very thin, not of good quality, not vintage. So even though as cute as it was, I passed that up. And the little birdhouse is cute, but I'm not crazy about the colors on that for my she shed. But I'm just going to keep looking. This little pedestal would be great for a bowl. I mean, I'm going to get that for my she shed. Topiary plant, they want $15 for it. It's a little bit too high. If it was 10, maybe I would take it. Here's some of those beaded plates. Nice. $5.99 for the whole stack. They're all chipped up, guys. They are chipped up beyond use. Now, I went through all of the shelves, and I don't usually go through any other clothing, but walking down through the linen aisle, I do love to look for throws, sometimes quilts. This one, all the colors on it was pretty. And it would be great as a display quilt, but I could just touch and tell that it had the cheap polyester batting in it, and that would just bunch up in the dryer. I guess you could wash and air dry it. And then I seen this, it looked like a down comforter, and these are great to put in your duvet if you have a duvet to put those in. I'm not sure, you would have to read the directions on how to clean them since you're buying them at a secondhand shop. But I'm also always looking for a top sheet that I can use for a backing for quilt. I just love to use those. I think one day that Goodwill's going to find out and, mark up the price on them, I'm sure. And on the other side here at the top is just a bunch of pillows. And this one was like that 26-inch Euro pillows. This would be a great pillow buy for $6.99. Those usually run $40, $45. And you can get the Euro pillow covers. And so that would have been a good buy. Clean it up and use it for a 26-inch Euro pillow. So even at $6.99, that seems a little high, but you will pay a good $35, $45 for that style pillow online. Okay, I got one more area to look at before I check out, and this is the glass case. That is a Coach purse. They want $25 for that. Looks like a Coach briefcase over there, the brown one on the right. The hat, they wanted $20. I don't know, the Coach purse had a lot of wear to it. And this is what I'm going to check out with. I am buying the stick for $1.99. The little terracotta flower pot, I got that one for $1.99. $4.99 for the turkey platter, $1.99 for the little plant riser. And then I wound up putting this back for $4.99. I did find a top sheet that will work as a backing for a quilt for $1.99. Okay, that is it for the Danville, Kentucky store. I don't know when I'll come back and get around to this one. Doing a little research online, I found out that we have 92 stores in Kentucky. It may be a while before I get back to this one, but I'm going to share as many of those with you as I can. Thanks for watching. Until my next video, I'll see you then.